Hey guys, it's Zena. Welcome to Spooky Stuff. In honor of it being Black History Month and Women in Horror Month, I'm going to share with you 7 of the fiercest Black women in horror. So if you are interested in this list, keep on watching because we are in the horror library and we're about to get things cracking. Just so you know, with this video, there may be spoilers. So with that being said, if there's a movie that I mentioned that you really want to see and you don't want to hear any of the spoilers or you don't want to chance it, then I recommend pausing the video, running, pressing play on whatever you're going to watch the movie on, watch it, enjoy it, love it, then come on back, sit down, press play on this video and enjoy. The first woman on this list is Rita from Wes Craven's 1995 Vampire in Brooklyn. And let me just say, like, I love this movie so much. I just think that it is just perfection. I know that in Wes's eyes, I read this article that it didn't turn out how he wanted it to be. Originally, I heard that it was supposed to be more serious. And this movie is, you know, it has a comedic tone to it. But I love it. I love its silliness and it's fun and it's just so outrageous. And plus, 90s fashion. 90s fashion! Okay, I'm sorry. The reason why Rita is on this list is because first off, she's super strong. She unfortunately lost her mom a couple of months back, and although they really weren't that close, this is still just hard for her to deal with. And she just started like a job as a detective, so there's like a lot of new things that she's taking on. And she has kind of like a skanky roommate. But anyway.
I'm a cop. If you try anything funny, I'll shoot you.
Point is, Rita was a strong woman just from the start. And, you know, I have a thing for Angela Bassett. I just think that she's just so beautiful and just so amazing, such a great actress. So I think that she was perfect for this role. But over time, we learn about Rita's like history. So she's half human, half vampire. So that's pretty cool. The next woman on this list is Selena from Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later from 2002. When it comes to Selena, I feel like she's a little bit misunderstood. Obviously, it's the end of the world. People are just going insane and they're blood hungry and there's gore and there's death all around her, and she comes off very short and like cold-hearted, which is understandable. I mean, when she's pretty much, you know, killing the infected with this guy, it's like he somehow gets infected and she does not hesitate at all to like end him. It's insane how fast she lets it happen. So to me, it's just like she had that right to act that way, because as the viewer, we really don't know what happened to her. So anything, she probably could have lost her family. Who knows? She probably had a husband, a kid, a brother, a sister, I don't know. And it really deeply affected her. And now she has to act that way because she doesn't want to be infected or she doesn't want to be attacked and ultimately killed. It makes sense to me. Seriously, when you think about it, how would you act during this time? I don't even think I would be alive, just to be honest with you. Like, I know it's like Real Queen of Horror. Truth be told, I'd probably end up hiding somewhere and then get attacked, or I'll probably run and then I'll trip and I'll fall and, you know, I'll trip and then I die, whatever. So, oh, I look good. Next on the list is going to be Adele from Trauma's Girl School Screamers from 1986. So this is one of my favorite Trauma movies. I have like top 3. One of my top 3 Trauma movies, so I'll leave it at that. If you are interested in knowing my top Trauma movies, leave a comment below and maybe I'll do a video, who knows. But anyway, with Adele, I feel like she is very much relatable. It's unfortunate because she was just like a side character, and we kind of got to know her just a little bit, but not too much. But I really wanted to see her more on screen, and it's because she was relatable and she was funny, and I felt like was making like the right decisions. Unfortunately, she does die in this movie, but throughout it all, she was still a boss. Moving along, next is going to be Geraldine from Ernest Dickerson's Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. Another awesome movie, and this year is its 25th year anniversary, so that's really awesome. It was just like a couple of weeks ago. So the reason why Geraldine is on this list is because I feel like she is the definition of a survivor. It's unfortunate because she is a convicted felon, in this movie for stealing, and she's doing like this work program where she's basically kind of like being like a housekeeper kind of in this boarding house with all types of personalities. And I thought it was really cool because her boss is actually an older black woman. Her name is Irene. Irene's trying to make sure that Geraldine is on the right path. You could tell with Irene, she knows what's out there in the world, and it's kind of like this unspoken bond between the two. Even though Irene is like telling her what to do and always staying on her, you know, she knows what's out there and she wants the best for her. And I feel like Geraldine, she has everything up against her right now. And when the events start to happen and the demons occur, and we don't automatically think as the viewer that she's going to survive because of her sex, because of her race, because of her background, but you know, against all odds, she does.
Do me a favor. Don't scream. Just hear what I've got to say, and then scream.
And she's the chosen one, so it's really cool. I kind of wish that they would do like a sequel, because I'm curious to see what the character Geraldine will be doing right now. Is she still out there somewhere traveling? Is she still the key holder, or is she going to pass it on? Like, what's going on? So next on the list is going to be Diana Sugar Hill from the blaxploitation horror Sugar Hill from 1974.
Funny, I get the feeling that you forget this is my club, and you're the one that's on her way out.
Don't you get uppity with me.
Uppity? With you? My dear, talking to you means I look nowhere but down.
This is another favorite of mine, and you know, I actually recently watched this movie maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, and loved it ever since. Sugar's on this list because she was unfortunately murdered by the So the reason why Sugar's on this list is because her boo, unfortunately, he was murdered by the local mob because he didn't want to sell his club. And instead of going at the mob directly, she decides to go at them with voodoo. And there's like zombies that have silver eyeballs. Silver eyeballs! It's just that it made me really happy to see, because I've never seen silver-eyed zombies before. I don't know about you. She wanted revenge, and she decided to use voodoo, like I said, with the help with some friends, and she pretty much take them down one by one. That is such commitment. That just shows how much she really loves him. It's kind of like a romantic like gesture. Gesture.
Gesture. A movement of part of the body, especially a hand or the head, to express an idea or meaning. Gesture.
It was just really nice that she did that. It was romantic. One of my favorite scenes involves Sugar dumping a bucket of ice on this woman for being disrespectful. I mean, that to me just was just like, whoa, why haven't I done that?
Come here. Try this from Sugar.
There's been plenty of times when someone has said something crazy to me, and I've been trying to be like on my woosah and not like cause any trouble. But I mean, what are you gonna do if I dump ice on you? Are you gonna sue? Are you gonna go to the mob? What are you going to do? And we're about to get things cracking. Okay, so we're coming down to the last two. So this next one is Rocky from Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead from 1994. And Phantasm is one of my favorite franchises ever. I absolutely love the story of it, no matter how crazy things get. I just love it so much. And I love the first one and this third one. I remember staying up late with one of my brothers because he likes staying up late as well. And we would just watch marathons. And I remember when we first watched this one and I laid my eyes on Rocky. And honestly, I just wanted to look like her. I just wanted to be as powerful as her. Matter of fact, I just wanted to be her. Let's just be honest. That's just the truth. Rocky is on this list because she was just like so strong. She is just someone who I feel like little girls, you know, can look up to. And I know like seeing her was, I think that she was probably one of the first strongest black women that I saw in a horror movie. as a young child. Like, everything about her was just amazing. Whenever I would tell people how much I love her, they would, you know, try to strike back and just say, oh, well, she's a Grace Jones wannabe. And it's just like, why is she a wannabe? I don't think that she's a wannabe. Let her live her life. Both of them are just awesome women. Why can't it just be that? Okay. Next on the list is Adelaide from Jordan Peele's Us. This should not be surprising at all. Again, this contains spoilers. It's just like, she pretty much convinced herself of something. She convinced herself that she was someone. And although this movie has like different interpretations, I'm taking it as she convinced herself that she was really Adelaide. From the time that she decided to cuff the real Adelaide, she moved on and she truly became her. Like, that's like keeping like a secret beyond. Like, I don't know about you. If you do have any secrets, just don't tell me, because I will tell everybody. And I mean everybody. So I could not just give you just 7. I decided to include one more as a bonus, and it's going to be Alexa Lex Woods from Alien vs. Predator from 2004. Okay, just to keep it completely simple, because this video is going on a little bit too long. She led scientists to Antarctica, and she killed an alien. Boom. That's it. She's beauty and brains. That is it. In honor of this month, there's going to be plenty of videos on Black history as well as women in horror. So thank you all for watching this list. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you have a list of your own of your 7 fiercest Black women in horror, feel free to comment below. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Silver